Hi everyone, in our next lesson here we're going to take a look at slicing and stepping through strings. Starting with slicing. Slicing is an operation that can be used to select a portion of a string using the following format. We specify the name of the string, it could just be a letter, whatever variable name we've assigned to the string, and then indicate a start followed by a colon and then an end point. So for example, S, if the name of the string is S, brackets 1 colon -1 is going to take the portion of the string that excludes the first and the last character in that string. If we were to specify S brackets 1 colon and then nothing after the colon, then we are going to yield everything of the portion of the string that excludes the first character but includes everything else. And likewise, we can do the reverse of that with S colon, S brackets colon -1, and that would include every character in the string except for the last character. So I encourage you to experiment with this a little bit. So here we are specifying S as the string ABC all the way up to J. And we know that's a string because it's contained within quotes, and we're assigning that value to letter S, the variable name. So if I run this, I'll see that everything has been included. I have essentially sliced out the middle of the string without the first and last characters. So play around with this, change the indices for the start and end point, and convince yourself that this works in the way I'm explaining it to you. All right, now let's try the other example where we exclude only the first character. Let's try the example where we exclude only the last character. Okay, not too crazy there. Now let's try doing an exercise. Try slicing all of the characters from the string except for the last 3. Okay, so we would need to indicate S and then brackets to show the indices. And so if I want everything except for the last 3, then I want to have a blank before the colon, and then I would do -3, and hopefully I'll see everything up to letter G, excluding H-I-J. There we go. Let's try another exercise, slicing all characters from the string except for the first 4. So here we would go S4 colon and then nothing. There we go. Okay. Stepping through a string is the next topic. Stepping can be used to slice a string into consistent pieces by indicating a start and end and a step, where the step tells how many characters to skip at each step. So now we're adding this extra attribute at the end here. So for example, using the same string S, I could specify to start at 0. I guess I could just leave that blank. I could go up to the second to last character, and then I could skip, I could do every other character. So this would skip 2 characters. So again, the easiest way to understand this is by trying it yourself and seeing what happens. Okay, so I start at the beginning because I indicate the start is index 0, and then I go all the way up to the second to last character, and then the step is 2, so I do every other character. So let's try leaving that blank. Let's just always try doing what you can to change one element at a time. Let's try skipping by 3, right? So there we now go every 3rd character. So we go A, we skip B, we skip C, we take D, we skip E and F, and we get G, and so on, we get J. So that is stepping through a string, and this would remove the last character, so we would only get A, D, and G. feel free to explore a little bit more with that